Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Happy Friday. It is December 3rd, 2021. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see. I just saw Tracy says she got her little wheel of hearts. That is awesome. Good morning. Let's see. I need to adjust that. Oh my goodness. Janelle says that she's watched my videos for years, but this is the first time catching a live. That is so awesome. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone has had a good week. It's been a week. So we're going to enjoy our Friday morning crafting time. It's DieCember at Simon Says Stamp, which is always super exciting. You guys know I love die cutting, so I thought we would focus on some new DieCember products today, as well as just kind of focusing on die cutting and one of my favorite techniques. Deanna says she finally caught a live. That is awesome. So if you guys are first time live watchers, drop me a 1 in the chat, give me a heart. I'm going to give you a reminder to give a thumbs up to this video. Like, subscribe, do all of those things. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you guys. I did try to put all of the supplies we're using, unless I make any last minute adjustments, down in the description, as well as the Copic marker colors that I'm going to use today. So hopefully that kind of alleviates some of that kind of questions. If you have any questions, definitely ask. I do try to monitor the chat, but sometimes while I'm creating, I might miss some things, so I will try to grab those at the end. So if you have a question and you really want me to answer it, please stay tuned to the end. The other thing is I'm going to try to keep this one to an hour today. My back is out, so I stand where I do this, and I did get adjusted and I'm a lot better today, but it's still really sore. So I'm going to try to eliminate the amount of time I'm standing in one position. Oh my gosh, lots of first time watchers. That is awesome. Oh, Cassie has been struggling with shingles. I am so sorry. I hope this does take your mind off of that. Let's see. Oh, and the other thing, it's hot here. There might be excess noise. I didn't open the window in here to kind of alleviate that, but I opened windows and things throughout the rest of the house. I refuse to turn the air conditioner on in December. It is never this hot. It's supposed to be like 67 today, but it's like really warm in the house. Oh man. I see lots of ones. I'm so excited. Thank you guys. Well, we're going to get started crafting. First, I do want to say a huge I love you to my replay crew. I know lots and lots of you catch this in the replay, and I appreciate it so much. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much I appreciate that. So thank you, replay crew. Everybody else, let's start crafting. Let me get my camera switched. Okay. Deborah says good afternoon from the UK. Good afternoon. Debbie, yes, I hate back pain too. And it just kind of is one of those things that has slowly gotten worse. And it's because I crossed my legs like this, and it made one of my hips kind of up. I don't know all the technical lingo, but I get it because it's something I have struggled with for years. I just haven't had a episode in a very, very long time. Let's see. Lauren says her husband and I visited Kansas for the first time last month, and as we drove by the Dodge City exit, I told my husband maybe we can exit here and go visit with or craft with Nichol. I actually don't live in Dodge anymore, but I did. I was born and raised there. That is so funny. Oh, thank you, Angela. All right. Oh, thank you. Is it Daisha? I probably said that wrong. Correct me if I did. She says she's so glad to finally catch a live because she usually catches the replay. Yes, DieCember has so many wonderful things. Jean, that's totally understandable. That is awesome that you volunteer at the shelter and it's your day. You can always catch it on replay. I think that's amazing. Thank you for your volunteer. Okay. Yeah, Debbie says she used to be a massage therapist and she still occasionally gets the table out to work on her hubby. Okay, so that's a funny story. My chiropractor actually is from Dodge City as well. And we both moved here and we only live like 8 minutes apart. And so I call her and her table is in her basement. She still has an office back where we used to live that she goes to, like, I mean, I think it's just once every 2 weeks now, or I don't know what it is, but she's here most of the time. So I ran over to her house and she adjusted me. It was amazing. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I should go get a massage, Debbie. All right. So I'm focusing on 3 main things today. I was going to let me grab my cards that I did. I do want to tell you guys, there is a blog hop today. There was a blog hop yesterday. These are the cards I shared. I've been on a floral kick. These are the foil and cut plates. So they foil and cut out these designs. Plus I used a couple of the other dies from DieCember. But I've been on a floral kick, so I thought we would just stick with that floral kick today. So, you know, there's that. Florals are always a good idea. So I picked 3 main dies to work with. Let's move that. This is a background. I love versatile backgrounds. You will notice this is a die cut background as well. It die cuts this great design. I would have used this again, but I thought, let's try to use something different because I love, love, love this one. But after I die cut this one, it kind of reminds me of a quilt. So I totally love this as well. This is called, because I know you're going to ask, no, that's not it. The Detail Pincushion Plate. So this is what the package looks like. I thought about die cutting it from another color, but I just really love the crisp white. So what we're going to do is layer it over this light fog gray cardstock, and that just kind of helps that little die cut detail show up a little bit. Ashley, yes, I did get a new nail shape. My nail tech talked me into it. Let's see. And I really do love it. Thank you guys. Yeah, I needed some holiday nails. I actually missed my appointment Thanksgiving week. So I haven't seen you guys for a little bit. Thanksgiving week. Let me grab some adhesive. My youngest son, he's not that young. He's 16. But he came down with a double ear infection. I mean, craziest thing ever. He hasn't had an ear infection in years. And not only was it one ear, it was both. Our doctor said that he was an overachiever, which was funny. So I was supposed to have a nail appointment before Thanksgiving, and I didn't make it because, you know, he was sick and we had to try to get into the doctor. And of course, the time the doctor could see was my nail appointment, and my nail girl was booked because it was holiday week, which is totally fine. It ended up being great because I went this week and it was fantastic. Let me see. Oh, Cassie, yeah. I am so sorry you're struggling with shingles. That sounds terrible. I don't know. Oh, you know what I should have done that would have been smarter? Yeah, let's do this. I want my background to stick down, so I'm probably going overboard, but this would have, I shouldn't have even tried to go around the edge. Diagonal is the way to go. I did die cut everything off camera, hopefully to save just a tiny bit of time. So if you are here in the US and you celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope everyone had a lovely time. We had a pretty low key, it was just family. But we had a nice day, which is all you can ask for. I like to peel up my double-sided adhesive with my tool-in-one. So I see Tracy commented that she got her Simon Says stamp order. with some embossing folders and things. That's exciting. Has anyone else, or did anyone else take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sales anywhere and get anything fun? I would love to know. I mentioned in a video, I actually got the Brother Scan and Cut that I've talked to you guys about for a while. Or you guys encouraged me to get, I guess I should say. And I have even tried it out once. And it worked fantastic. So there's that. I was pretty excited. That was my big crafty purchase. I'd love to know if you got anything fun. Oh, good. Hello, Candy. Hello, Lorene. Holly says she ordered her first manual die cut machine. Oh, nice. That is fun. Yes, metal dies can definitely, there's things they can do that just digital die cuts cannot. Okay, I did color these off camera, but we're going to color them again. I'm going to make another card. So one of my favorite things to do, I think we're going to do kind of a wreath like that. So we'll color these. One of my favorite things is while I'm doing kind of this missing you sentiment, I should show you the rest of the product we're using. So I'm going to be using the Arched Leaf and Flower Blooms. Oops. So that is that. I die cut multiple flowers. Here's my little example one that I did kind of to make sure I liked my colors. And then we're using the Missing You So Much die. These, all three of the dies I'm using here, these three products are brand new. I am going to go ahead and kind of move this stuff though to save us a little room. I will keep this here. Oh, actually, let's grab this back. So I know I mentioned this. I did a premiere yesterday for my blog hop video, and I'm using this envelope because I actually put my dies in a different storage. I'm protecting my work surface because I have a self-healing mat. This is the Altenew self-healing mat. And I changed it because I do use the Tim Holtz glass mat. That's crooked. I'm sorry. That's going to bother me. But the glass mat glares horrible in video. So there is no reason other than the glare that I switched to this for video, which I do video probably 99% of the time. But I'm not getting rid of my Tim Holtz glass mat because I love it. It's just, that is the only reason I switched out. But I will say too, this right here, when I'm filming, helps out a lot because it shows me where to stay. Because I tend to get coloring and forget what I'm doing. Here are the three colors we're going to be using for our leaf. I did kind of a sagey green color. These are blue greens that I really, really love. So here is, it's pretty quick coloring as well. I am just going to go in and I'm using this envelope to protect my work surface. And I just kind of flick or feather the darkest color. And I'm not being super neat about it. Just kind of getting that leaf or wreath type shape because we're going to kind of do ours in a wreath. You definitely don't have to. I like that it's two pieces, so you could, you know, kind of have maybe do a border along the bottom of a card or something. And then I'm going to take my mid-tone and I'm just going to go more over that stem area. And then we're going to pull up and we're going to pull our dark color further. I love coloring in white die cuts with Copic markers. This is one of my favorite ways to customize my die cuts. And we're just going to keep doing that. Let's see, has anybody else mentioned things that they got gifts? Marie Frankie says, Concord and Knife Inks for Fun said, patiently waiting. Marie Frankie said she also got a big bundle of sorted glue, planners, chipboard, all kinds of good stuff. Let's see. Oh, Sarah says she got the Impress and it's going to be delivered today. That is awesome. Susie got a Simon Says Stamp mystery box. Patricia placed 4 orders with Simon Says Stamp. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm reading about chickenpox and shingles. Sorry for getting distracted. Cassie says she still did her birthday Black Friday shopping, pain or no pain. That's awesome. I'm going to take my third and final color, BG90, and we're just going to color in the tips of our leaves. Remember, you can always go back in and add more detail if you think you've blended it out too much or don't like something. I often do, because especially like I feel like I do that the first, if I have multiple to do, so I have 2 here. The first one I always feel is like my trial and error, and I'm not always sure how I want to color it. And then I get better the more I do. Okay, I like that. So there is one of our, I'm just going to move these. So, oh, I think I forgot what I was saying earlier. I like a card that you can switch out your sentiment. I'm using Missing You, but I am going to make a birthday one using the remainder images. Any of the doubles and things I have a few others. I like cards that can be used for many different occasions. So a lot of times when I make a card, I like to make sure that I could, you know, just replicate it for whatever I need a card for. So we're going to go in with our, I keep forgetting to set my cap down. And again, I did list my colors down in the description already. They should be there. Candy says, where do you buy Copics? The company she uses is no longer in business. You can buy them lots of places, but I will tell you, Simon Says Stamp just put out a announcement today that they have 20% off Copics right now. So I forgot to add that link to that. I did notice that this morning and I meant to add it to the description and I completely forgot, but that is a great deal. I always use the sales to stock up on like refills and things like that. We're going to color in the tip. Let's see. Oh, did my chat stop? It sure did, because oh yeah, Jacqueline says she shopped Simon Says in Tonic Studios. Ashley says got a bunch of new essential dyes from Pink Fresh and Concord and 9th ink pads. That's nice. Awesome. Oh, so many good things. Let's see. So lots of tips too for shopping in the chat. So definitely check that out. I do like when they are on sale since they are expensive. So when I started my collection, which I've had mine for a long time now, I got them at Hobby Lobby. A lot of them, not all. Probably the rest came from Simon Says Stamp. All right, here is our wreath. And you can kind of just play. I love how it just will overlap. Why did I feel like the other one? Oh, I used 2 of the same. Huh. That's funny. So I think if you use 2 of the same die cut, it gives you a nicer circle. We might be doing that, because that's kind of my plan. I'm going to probably fuss around with it forever trying to figure out the best. Okay, let's color in some flowers. For the flower right here, I'm going to use 2 big and 2 small, and you actually get all 4 of those in the set. I guess I put it away. So that will die cut. You can just run those through all at once. And then I did die cut the small one again because I think I want to do 3 blooms. I like odd numbers. Let's see. Thank you, Debbie, for reminding everyone to like the video. Oh, Diane got some of the new Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. You have to tell me where you got them because I couldn't find them in stock. I looked for them on Black Friday and maybe I just didn't look in the right place. So for my flowers, I'm starting with BV29, which is slate, and it's super dark. What I found is I want to use this pretty minimal, but I like that the center here is going to be nice and dark. And I'm just going to go in kind of like so for all of my flowers. And we'll even do this one. And I'm just kind of doing this assembly line style today. Oh, new, let's see, I missed it. It went by fast. Tracy says she's renovating her office and bought new hardware for the cabinets and a new light fixture. Oh, that sounds exciting. That's awesome. So my other 2 colors are BV 31 and 34, and I'm actually going to go in with my light now. I just found this worked better, and I'm going to color in the outer part of my petal. And I'm not doing just the tidiest job here. But that is totally fine because it's going to end up great. Then we're going to take our mid-tone. Oh, you got the zigs from Simon. Did I miss them in stock again? Seriously, I looked. I'm going to be so mad at myself. I will have to... I thought I signed up to be notified, but maybe I better check that. Because I really want the new colors. It's a want, not a need. Oh, how fun. Tina said she bought some makeup to donate. I love that. Allison, good morning. You are not very late. We're just doing a little coloring. So I'm going to actually go over the edge of my petals again, just to kind of blend that out. For whatever reason, I felt like the flower petals needed just a little bit more work than the leaves. It's probably the colors, and it's probably the fact that the slate is so dark, but you end up with a super pretty petal. And for everyone who's going to laugh, because I always say that I don't like purple, but I think I can't say that anymore because I've used purple so much this last year. I did pick a blue-violet color. I loved it with these greens. Actually, I picked the blue-violet before I picked the greens. I picked the greens in a color combination to go with this. So I think, thank you guys, all you purple fans out there have converted me. I love about Copics too that it's not going to ruin your paper. It's not going to pill it if you need to go over it multiple times. Which apparently today I'm going to have to. Just, I don't want any harsh lines. And my son is out of town, so I have to babysit his cats. I have to go check on them here in a little bit. Oh, Allison says loving the purple. Susan says waiting for the pink fresh ink cubes to be in stock. Yes, they seem to be out a lot. Oh, good, Allison. Yes, it just takes lots and lots of practice. Kathy loves the purple. Crafting is always a want, Janet says. Yes. Yes, I'm going to have to get them one by one too. Oh, horrible FOMO, Tracy says. That's so funny. I do that too. All right, my best tip for assembling the flowers. So I like to assemble them before I put them on my card. So we're going to do that really quick. I'm going to put a little bit of glue just in the center, and then I'm going to place my other big one just going the other way. Another little dab of glue. Come here, little petal. And we're going to go ahead and pop that. And one more time going the other way. And then I like to take some little reverse tweezers. You guys probably have seen me do this. And we're going to clamp it and just leave it there for a second. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This one probably won't have to because we're just gluing two together. But I find with all those layers, I just like it a little bit better if it's nice and secure. All right, there's our little guy. Let's move that. Marie Frankie says, I love watching you color with your markers. I don't own any. And then she has the monkey covering its eyes. That is so funny. I love it. Lisa says, I just bought the entire Pink Fresh full-size ink pads. Love their colors. You guys, they are so good. That's so exciting. Congratulations. Liz is a first-time watcher. Hello. Harmony says, those flowers look so real. I can smell them. That's awesome. Vicky says she's loving this die and mad at herself for not ordering it. I can't tell you how many times I've done that, Vicky. Holly, the new color Zig has come out with. Oh, did I lose my... I don't know the names, but they did come out with a whole bunch of new colors, and I don't have them. So I can't say. Somebody might know if they have a certain name. I think it just fills in a lot of holes that they may have in their collection. Now I'm going to be careful when I assemble my wreath on my card, because I don't want to put any adhesive underneath my leaves so I can tuck some flowers and things. How did I have that I liked it too? Maybe I better double check this. Okay, I think I'm going to go like this. And I think that looks good. We'll glue that down. Good morning, Rebecca. Smoky colors. Okay, yeah, that's a good description. Thank you. I think they just fill in a lot of holes. Good morning, Brenna. I bet it's early for you out in California. And then I'm going to tuck the end under this one and layer that over this side. That's going to give us that wreath shape. I like it. You probably could even, like, if you wanted to, layer in more to make it fuller. I think that would be kind of cute. I did use the same one, so I do want to make mention of that. I didn't notice I did this. So in the die set, you get two. And I thought I would put these two together, but I didn't realize that I must have used two different ones. So see, if I try to put the two different ones together, it's going to leave a hole. You'd have to die cut another one or something. So two of the same together, especially this one that's got more of an arc to it, that's going to make your wreath. But then you could also just, you know, put them along the bottom, have them come up from corners, like I think something like this. Pretend that wreath's not there. That would be pretty. There's so many things, and there's a whole bunch of florals and leaves and branches and all that good stuff. Yes, Brenna, Zig has more colors. Loves that background dye. Yes, so good. 30 new colors called Smoky Colors. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Danielle. That's so nice. Hello, Amy. So my flower I've already finished. I'm not going to secure anything quite yet. I like to kind of play around. So I've got my Missing You So Much, which I kind of like right there. And I should say Missing You So Much comes with a shadow. I'm not using it though, because I think it covers up too much of the background. And I don't need it for this design. And then I did do this off camera so I wouldn't have to get any embossing powder out. This is the Tiny Words Encouragement Set, and I stamped Sending Thoughts and Smiles Your Way with antique gold embossing powder to kind of match, because I think I always like a little sentiment strip with my die cut sentiment. You guys know that. Linda says, got off a long distance call that came unexpectedly but has been watching. Hello, Linda. Candy says she likes my floral cards. Thank you. I've been on a floral kick lately. Hello, RL Breaks, Key West, Florida. My son actually just flew, my oldest son, flew to Florida yesterday for vacation. So that's exciting. Yes, Janet, the flowers could be turned into cherry blossoms so easily. I will say the only reason I didn't go with that color combination is because I did these and I thought you guys might get a little tired of seeing me use that color combination. So that's why I decided to try some purple with some different flowers. But yes, I would turn them into cherry blossoms. I did put foam adhesive on the back of my sentiment strip. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere that. And I also think we're going to go ahead and adhere our die cut greeting. Poolside does sound wonderful, Linda. I'm so jealous of him. I took him to the airport. I don't live very far. And that way it saves on parking and all that. So I'm usually the bus driver if somebody goes. I always say, just park here and I'll take you and pick you up. But it was really hard for me to let him just go. I was like, oh, I want to go too. But I think that's not that fun to take your mom. When you're 23, it's not fun to take your mom. Oh, well. He's a good kid. He probably would have said, yeah, come on, Mom. But I'm not gonna be that mom. I like to just put little dabs of glue. There we go. And I want it to be lined up. I die cut this from some of the Simon Says Stamp matte gold cardstock. I love the matte gold and the matte silver. They're like so good. And I put these somewhere safe because they're so tiny. I didn't get my embellishment wand out, but maybe my tweezers will work. Yep. There we go. I didn't even keep these little guys close to the table because I don't know if you guys remember, I lost some little pieces. Oh, Vicki, thank you. Vicki, you're my new best friend. She says that I look too young to have a 23-year-old son. Well, that is so sweet. I have a 21-year-old daughter too, and then a 16-year-old son. Oh, Molly, I am so sorry about the loss of your mom. We're going to do this in her honor today then. I'm really sorry about that. Joyce, no worries. You can totally catch this on the rest of it on replay. Let me see. Cassie, it is hard when your adult kids go on fun trips and you can't go. My daughter has gone on 2. And I'm like, what? Oh, M says on her way home from Cape Canaveral, got to see last night's launch. He got in too late, but he would have loved that. Tracy, I love that sentiment die too. Debbie, you're so sweet. Thank you. All right. So I haven't glued this down yet, and I did put a little gem in the center. So I got several things here. Let's grab our little flowers. I just grabbed some gemstone stickers. You can use any gems you have. These are honeybee stamps. I love their gemstone stickers. The size of their gems, okay, this is such a random dumb thing, but I am so picky about gem size. I like tiny. The tinier the better. And these are my very, very favorite. There is some company, in fact, I think it was like Hobby Lobby's branded company that several years ago had the tiniest little clear gems. And those were actually my real favorite. I don't even know if they still make those anymore. I should go to Hobby Lobby today, now that I'm saying that. But I can't tell you how many packages and packages of those gems I bought just because I loved them. Lisa, don't you love when our devices try to change words to what it thinks it is? Oh, when the Facebook memories comes up, it's so hard. Liz, you're totally fine. Allison likes tiny too. Oh, Molly, that is such an amazing memory. She says her mom is the one who got her started in crafting and card making. I love that. Every time, so a lot of you know I quilt and sew as well. Every time I touch my sewing machine, I think of my grandmother. She was an amazing quilter and seamstress, and it just always makes me think of her. I always just think that she's kind of there watching over me and that she would be tickled. She loved that I sewed. Not very many, like my one aunt does now. My mom doesn't really. She used to more. She doesn't really much in these days. But my aunt quilts a little bit now that she's retired. But my grandma got such a kick out of it because I don't think any of her other granddaughters did that. I feel like I need another flower here. Don't you guys think? We may have to add one. Last minute game time decision. Oh, Harmony lost her mother too. I am so sorry for your loss. Karen, can't wait to go on on all the trips someday. Dang kids holding us down. Gosh, I remember that. That's so funny. Yes, a little twinkle, Joyce says. I love that. All right, we're going to glue down these flowers, and then I think I may have to add another one. We'll see. I purposely left the leaves up so that I could do a little of this because I feel like it looks a little more natural. And again, we're going to take our tweezers and hold it down. This is my favorite thing, is tucking the, I don't know why, tucking the flowers around the leaves. I feel like I'm floral arranging. I can't really floral arrange, but with paper I don't do too bad. Oh, I love it, you guys. These are so pretty. Autocorrect makes me crazy too, Lisa. Sewing is walking on hot coals. That's funny. Yes, Liz, I think she's with me when I'm quilting too. She actually was a seamstress and sewed clothes, but she loved fabric. So we used to stay with my grandparents 1 week every summer because they didn't live close to us. And I always used to play in her button tin, and that was one of her favorite memories, is I would go through and sort them. And I loved her button tin. Megan says, good morning. Sorry I'm late. This card looks amazing. Where do you get your inspiration from? Your cards are always amazing. Well, thank you. You know, I think we all gain inspiration from other crafters, but I also think crafting is kind of like a muscle. The more you practice it, the more, the better you are at it, I guess. Or the easier it comes, maybe I should say. I know when I've been away from it for a while, I don't really like what I make. Or I don't like it as much. So I'll make what I call my warm-up project. You guys, I lost my embellishment wand. And I'm going to need it for gems. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I didn't lose it. So I always just say the more you can craft, even if it's a few minutes every day. I used to be so bad thinking I had to have like hours to sit and craft, but I think it's almost better if you can just get in a few minutes every day. Lisa says her grandma had one of those Singer machines with the manual thing to operate it. Oh, and she loved sewing on it. My grandma is who taught me to sew, so I love that. Okay, silver reverse tweezers. These are actually spellbinders, but the honeybee stamps are really good too. They're at an angle. These are just straight. Either one are great. I just grabbed whichever ones. Really, I like having them both, but that's just me. Susie has her grandmother's button tin. I loved it. Oh, Karen, you used to go through your grandma's button bin too. I love that. Foot pedal, yes. Christine says her gran had one too. I love that. Oh, thank you, Deja. That's so nice. Waitlist for these hearts now. All right, you guys help me pick. I thought I was going to use, what are these called? Lilac. I thought I was going to use lilac, and I may still. Should I use lilac or indigo? Maybe, hold on. Don't tell me yet. Let's do a little poll. And you guys tell me. And I'm going to go with whatever you say. Because I can't decide. Oh, poll, come here. There we go. And oops. All right, I think I created it. Nope, there we go. Here it comes. And then just vote, you guys, and let me know. I am going to grab my die cutting machine. Don't you guys think we need one more little small flower right here? Wish I would have die cut another one. Darn it. I die cut more big ones, but no more small ones. $85% for indigo already. Awesome. That was kind of where I was leaning. I love everybody's talking about their grandmothers and sewing machines. That's so fun. Let me grab some white cardstock. I just went dumpster diving. I was going to throw that little piece away, but it's big enough for this. I can't tell you how many times I do that. I don't know why. All right. We're going to die cut this. I did get my small spellbinders machine so that I can die cut during videos. I just don't always like to during the live because it shakes everything and you guys get to feel like we're in a little bit of an earthquake, I guess. Come here, little flower. All right, let me move this. Oh, we had some votes for lilac because indigo went down. Indigo's still winning though. I probably could use a combination of both. Maybe I should have made that the third option. Oh well. If it ends up being super close, then I might. Let's go ahead and quickly color these. I just feel like I need that trio of flowers down there. I don't mind the single big one up at the top. Oh, and I completely messed up my chat. There we go. Lisa says both colors. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I laid them out because I thought sometimes I just have to lay things out to get a good feeling for what I like. We may do a little combo. I really should have added that as the third pull option. If it gets to be close, it may be a combo. Both! Marge, yes, that's why we never throw anything away. You would think I wouldn't, because I have this like little junk drawer full of little scraps of stuff. And when I was prepping for this, I was like, I'll never need this tiny little piece for anything. I've die cut all of the flowers I need. That was a lie. I know better. I should have just gone ahead and thrown it in my scrap folder of white. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys, I'm using Neenah 110-pound weight smooth white cardstock for everything here. All right, let's knock those hearts off for a second while we figure out where this guy's gonna go. Right there, I think. And I put my gems back in the package, but we can get them back out. Oh, that guy's not together yet. Darn it. Stay together. Okay, I might let him sit for just a second. We're going to use our double-sided, or our foam adhesive rather, sheet. I'm going to let that glue set for a minute. Okay, let me check the chat because I was die cutting and coloring. Oh my gosh, Tracy, that is amazing. She says she's jealous of all your grandmother's memories. My grandma was not domestic, but she had an amazing collection of cameras and furs. That is incredible. And that is a fun memory. I love that. Yes, Karen says she wished she would have ordered the wreath. Oh, Zara, that is so cool. I love that. I could add little gems. Linda says you can always wear a fur while crafting. Okay, thank you, Linda. That's hilarious. Christine, I get credit for the whole thing. She's asking if you have a cart full of things like at Simon Says Stamp or wherever, and then you click on or add an affiliate product from me to that cart, I should get credit for the whole thing. So yes, thank you in advance too, by the way. That helps me with all of this. Hello, Jessie. Kelly, how's the banana bread coming? She can sit and enjoy the rest of the live. I can smell it from here. I'm not even kidding. Banana bread is like one of my biggest weaknesses. I'm so jealous. I want to come over and have some. We'll all be right over. Okay, now I'm going to tuck my little flower here. Okay, that and Karen makes this amazing, like these pretzels that she brings when we craft. Don't you, Karen? And they are like so addictive. So good. Now I want those too. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Okay, I like the 3 flowers. All right, let me check the poll. It's Indigo is still a clear winner, but we may lay out a few and just see what we... Let's lay out some of both, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. I almost wanted to use them as little buds. I kind of did that for these cards. I used some coral ones, and I used them just as additional pops of color around the wreath and the floral cluster. And I liked it so much that we're copying it again, I think. Or, I mean, you can also, so here is another fun idea. If you're using the back, like I like this in the background too. I'm probably not going to, but if I was doing something else on this card, I think little hearts in the center of these is really fun. This is kind of tedious, but I like to see what it's going to look like before I commit. How about you guys? So here's what it would be if I did like both colors. Let's just say that we're going to do, I kind of like both colors, you guys. What do you think? Definitely let me know if you're thinking, but I'm kind of digging both of the colors. Oops, until you drop them and they're not glued down. I think I would need to do like a light and dark together somewhere as well. No, maybe here and here. Oh, come here. Me messing with little tiny hearts. So fun. All right, let's see. Kelly says using her mom's recipe. Lisa says I'm up for banana bread. I love it. Jessie says she didn't know you could use Copics when foiling. Yes, it's one of my very favorite things. Thank you, Sandy. It's totally okay. You can always catch the replay. Okay, so I'm going to remove the light. And I am going to try just putting in dark because I'm sort of feeling the indigo. I thought I liked both, but now I'm not really so sure. I tend to gravitate more. Yeah, I think I like it more monochromatic for the most part. I know this about myself. When I start mixing too many colors, something always goes wrong. Did I want to put it here? Or here? Maybe there. I don't like these down here. That doesn't look good. We might do them over here. All right, I am going to start putting some of these down, I think. And I'm talking to myself, so sorry. Kelly says she's not a purple girl either, but she is loving this. Thank you. Karen, you made some last weekend? Okay, we got to get together soon, girl. All right. Karen makes the best pretzels. That's all there is to it. They're magical. Does anyone do a lot of like baking or candy making for the holidays? I used to, and I have to say I don't really anymore. Mostly because I try not to eat it, but I would love to know. It's one of those things I kind of gave up to make the holidays more enjoyable for me, just because I tend to work a lot. And I felt like I was just making myself miserable trying to get it all done. I still do a few things like rolled sugar cookies. My mom has a great, amazing rolled sugar cookie recipe, and I still do those. Although my kids don't really want to help decorate them anymore, so I'm not near as excited about it, but I would love to know if there's something you always make. And there is one thing I do make, mostly, whoops, because my daughter always requests it. My other grandmother, who also sewed, by the way, made, but she was an incredible cook. And she made these chocolate covered peanut butter balls, and they are so delicious. And so that I still make those. Okay, you guys, I think that's about it. I think we're about done. I need to put this on a card base, but I can do that later. I think I like the indigo. I think the indigo matches the marker colors I picked a little bit better. My only question is if I should put, a lot of times I like a little heart underneath my sentiment. Should I add one over here, or is that weird? You guys tell me. Do it or weird? Karen says she always makes pumpkin cookies. I never have, but my daughter found a recipe this year and has made pumpkin cookies probably, I don't know, 10 times. Her boyfriend, her brother, and I like them too, but are just crazy about them. Oh, I love that. Homemade gifts, Kelly said. That is amazing. Add the heart. Yep. You guys, I think you're right. I say add the heart too. More is always better. I do want to tell you, I know these probably, I know this because I always try to grab them at Simon too. They do sell out very quickly. I did end up ordering directly from Lucy. She is based in the UK, so the shipping does take a little bit, but you could always just buy directly from her because she has so many colors. Okay, thank you guys for your help today. I don't know. I absolutely love this. I don't know why I've been into floral cards lately again, but I sure have. And remember, you can switch that out with any sentiment. So if you need birthday cards, anniversary cards, a wedding card, a sympathy card, all you have to do is switch out your sentiments and this same design is going to work. And you can definitely use your favorite colors. So let me see. I'm going to see if I have questions. Oops. Yeah, Marie Frankie, I agree. The lilac just didn't pop quite as much. Lisa says voting for the Indigo alone. I didn't read all of these. I just went for it. That's pretty funny. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys I'm so far behind. If you had a question that I did not get to, please ask me right now. We have a few more minutes here. I cannot believe I kept this to an hour today. Yay. Hopefully that works good for you guys. Cassie says she purchased from Lucy directly. That's amazing. Harmony says props to the bakers out there. Yes. Ashley, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining us today. M likes the heart under the sentiment. Debbie reminded everyone to like it. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the likes today. You guys are so sweet. Let's see. Yes. Christine says she ordered from Lucy. Good. Banana nut bread cookies, Deanna. That sounds amazing. Yes, and I agree. Kelly, that's a great gift with tight budgets, Tracy says. There's almost nothing better than a homemade gift like that. I would love it. Let's see. Snowballs. Candy says they make snowballs. I love seeing what everybody makes. That's so fun. Yes, thank you, Linda. Have a good weekend. Oh, good, Kelly. I hope you have something similar in your Copic stash. Oh, thank you, Liz. It's going to be hot here today. It's already, I mean, it's not hot right now, but it's going to be 67. Too hot for Kansas. How do you store your Bear Art glue? Okay, I have a pin. I can't find it, which is causing me a little concern, but it'll show up. I keep mine. I'll show you here. I keep it upside down. Oh. With the pin in it, in this. And this is how I grab it. Now the pin's not in it, so I won't do it right now. But I keep it like that at all times, and it's always ready to go. Christine, you're very welcome. Bonnie, you're welcome. Thank you, Lillian. Susie, I will feel better. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, Candy says shipping is faster to Canada from the UK than the US. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm kind of jealous about that too. Thank you, Betty. Let's see. 67 is hot, yes. And it's going to be warm all week. It was like 71 yesterday, which was worse. I thought I was dying. I don't want to turn the air conditioner on, but it got warm in the house. In the 30s in Massachusetts. See, there's a happy medium in there somewhere. And that's where I like to live. At least in the winter. At least in the winter. Okay, I guess if you guys, 80s in Arizona. Yeah, my folks are in Arizona. That's where they live. And 80s in Texas. Oh yeah, at least no sandstorm today. No, I agree. Oh my goodness, 3 degrees in soggy France. Oh, Susan says it was 78 in Houston yesterday. That is so crazy. Okay. I think I have got all the questions. If I missed anything, um, definitely DM me or message me or something. But other than that, thank you guys. Thank you, replay crew. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. And we will see you next Friday live. Talk to you soon. Bye. The supplies used in today's video are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here is another project that you might be interested in. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a new live video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll catch you next time.